Alright guys, first off I want to thank everybody that watches my videos. I really do appreciate it. And for everybody that leaves comments, I appreciate those. And the shares, I really appreciate. Thank you guys very, very much. I really mean that. This week my week started on Sunday. This is a neighbor of mine that I told her I would take care of her yard, and you know, she kind of fell on some hard times a couple weeks ago. Her husband died. She'd been married for 53 years, you know, and I can't even imagine being married that long. That's got to be tough to lose somebody you've been with for that long. But anyway, you know, like I said, you know, I told her I would take care of this property for free. She did end up giving me some money, but you know, this property is not about the money at all. You know, sometimes guys, if you have the means and you have the little extra time, it's good to do things for your neighbors. And you know, obviously you can't go around cutting every yard for free, but you know, it feels good to help people out. I really enjoy helping people out, and you know, she flat out told me, she goes, you know, I've been married for 53 years. I don't know anything about cutting grass. I've never even pushed a mower before. I've never done anything. And her husband, he was always out in the yard, always playing with something, and always, you know, he took very, very good care of his lawn. And you know, like I said, I felt real bad for her. There was not a whole lot I can do except, you know, help her out with her yard, and I think that's a big deal, and I think she really appreciated it. So anyway, you know, if you got the chance, you know, do something nice for somebody, then do it. You know, it helps them out, and you know, it's a good thing. It really is. Alright guys, it is Monday morning. Waiting on my guys to show up. I'm all packed up, ready to go. And I get a text. A couple guys gonna be late. Had a rough weekend, I guess. Oh, look at there. There's one guy that just showed up. Still waiting on the other goofball. Well, I'll show you guys. Look. One mower on the trailer today. That's all we got. If it ain't one, it's the other. I'm gonna tell you what.
At least it's only like a few minutes. It's not.
What?
At least it's only a few minutes. I think he'll be here in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's actually, you know, 5 minutes I don't really care about. You start getting into about, you know, 15 to 30 and on, that's when we're gonna have problems. Because not only now I'm sitting here, I'm paying this guy, paying him to just stand here and wait on Zach. So maybe I should just take that out of Zach's pay. What do you think? What do you think?
Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, Hunter's like, I really don't care because I'm gonna get paid regardless. I don't care whose check it comes out of. Yeah, that might be a good idea. I'll bring that up to Zach when it gets here, and I guarantee you he'll go, I don't care. I don't care. Be quiet, we're getting ready to steal a mower. When yours breaks down, you just go steal one. That's how this works.
You want to put the gate down, Zach?
get out of here.
All right, guys. So this is kind of the first opportunity I've really had to use this mower for any length of time. I have used it before, but it was very sparingly, so I didn't really get a good feel for it. You know, there's some good things about this mower that I like. It's fast, and even for the size, it can get in and out of places really well. It's pretty easy to drive. I have to get a little used to the controls a little bit better, but I think that's going to be with any mower that I'm not used to. I don't think that's a huge issue for me. But there are some drawbacks that I found that you know, that I really didn't like, and I'll touch on that a little bit more later in the video. Here I am, you know, going around the front yard. It's got a pretty big dip. As you can kind of see, I'm kind of slanted a little bit. And you know, as far as driving on the side of the hill, or whatever you want to call it, it did very well. It was very stable. So you know, you got Hunter back there trying to start a blower. Apparently these guys having a hard time. Oh, let's let Zach try. All right, pull number 40. All right, we got it. Good job, guys. Way to work.
It's the Dreamlifter here. Airplane carries another airplane inside of it.
Washington.
It's pretty cool.
All right, guys, we are at the dump, and Hunter is going to do something very, very stupid.
Y'all ready?
Tell him.
I'm gonna stand on top of this walker. I'm gonna backflip into this grass. Nice little pile of grass.
Are you gonna land on your feet?
I'm gonna try to land on my back. Right in the
On
grass.
your back?
On my back.
Just for the record, it's not a good idea. I fully disapprove. Now,
I think it's a great idea.
Zach, he's actually wanting Hunter to hurt himself so he can start laughing.
No. Yeah, I've seen you throw a backflip.
Y'all ready?
That was actually pretty good.
Hold on.
You gonna try it again?
Hold on.
Now you got a little seat for your butt. Land right in that. You gotta kick harder.
All right, we're done. Got grass all over me, but I did it.
Tell me, was it worth it?
It was worth it. It was fun.
Okay, good. Is that what this channel's all about?
It's all about fun
All about fun.
and cutting a little bit of grass.
A little bit.
Just
Look, we've
sometimes.
cut all this. This is all us.
Yeah, that is not even close.
We like to dump, just so y'all know. It's a fun job.
As you guys know, I've been using the Wright stander for a few days. Okay, it's a cutting machine. It cuts really good, goes fast. There's my walker. The problem I'm having is with the deck. Okay, on the Wright stander, the problem I'm having is on uneven ground, and a lot of my properties are uneven ground. They're not just flat. They have dips in them, all kinds of stuff. And what it's doing is it's scalping. You know, on uneven ground, it's like, you know, the deck is just, it's like a fixed deck. And I know, I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be a floating deck because of those chains. I don't know. But on the walker, and don't get me wrong, you can still scalp. But this here is a true floating deck. Like I said, you can still scalp. But on just a normal, just a little dip in the yard, stuff like that, you don't even notice it. Okay, on this one here, I mean, I can, you know, that deck will come up and move around, so it kind of goes to the contour of the land. This one here, it does not. Okay, so that's the problem I'm having. And I don't know if it's because it's a 61, if it's just the deck is real heavy. where that deck is not very heavy. And you know, on my exmark, I don't have that problem either because it's a floating deck. I don't have the problem of, you know, scalping on uneven ground. And now, like I said, don't get me wrong, you can scalp anything if the dip is big enough and whatever, but I'm just talking just a normal little dip in the ground. You know, the ground is a little uneven, you might be on a slope or something or whatever. It just seemed like the Wright standard does it a lot more than my walker or my exmark. So give me your guys' opinions. I mean, is there such a thing as a true floating deck? I mean, because I think the walker is, I think my exmark is. You know, I really like the stander. I like the way, you know, I like it cuts the grass really good. It's fast, but I'm having the scalping issue. So maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. That's why I kind of want some feedback from you guys. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I don't know. And I know a lot of times on my other mowers, if it's not mowing even, it's usually a tire issue. So I check the tires. Tires are good. You know, so I'm kind of at a loss here. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. All right, so I decided to get my kids on the mower, and I was very impressed with all three of them. They did very well. They didn't really have a problem driving it at all. They didn't make any ruts in my yard. I just stood them on the mower and kind of showed them how the controls work, and they took it from there. Like I said, I was really impressed. They all three did very well, and they had some fun with it. And you know, we let them drive around the front yard for a little bit and let them get used to it. And you know, it's a fun time. You know, I like to get the kids involved as much as I can. Here's my daughter. She did very well. Now this boy here, he wasn't playing around. He was like, I want to go. I want to turn around. I want to go some more. He almost took out my tree though, but he got it unstuck by himself. Very good. Now here, I was a little bit worried he was going to take out my car, my wife's car. Like, okay, now I'll turn. All right, guys. So here's a property I wanted to show you guys. As you can see, there's a pretty big dip in this property, and you know, one of the features I love about the walker mower is the fact that I really don't have to worry about scalping at all, no matter what the ground level is. It's just something I just don't think about that much because I just don't have to with this mower. And I wanted to kind of make this and let you guys see how the deck works and how the machine works when it's going on uneven ground. And here, you know, the camera really does not do this justice. I know I say that a lot about different stuff, but it's true. This is a pretty big little hill, pretty big slope. It actually gets a little bit steeper and steeper as we go along here. But, you know, this mower, it's great for this kind of stuff. As you can kind of see, the grass, you know, is getting cut level. Especially here, you can kind of get a feel of how steep it is. And the deck just, it does not scalp. It did not scalp one time when I was doing this. Usually I kind of go a long ways when I'm doing this property. About every third or fourth time I'll come back and I'll go this way. It takes a little bit longer, but you know, I do that just so I'm not going the same way every single time. And I actually think it looks better this way. I think you'll get a good feel of that here in just a minute when I'll show you. But like I said, you can kind of tell. You know, it's almost looks like the deck stays level and the machine moves when you're going down in a dip or something. I really can't explain it. I don't know the technical terms for it or anything like that, but I do know that, you know, when I'm riding on this mower, no matter if there's a hole, a slight change in elevation in the yard, it's just something I really don't have to worry about. Now, you still can scalp, like I said before, and it has happened, but you kind of get a feel for what's going to make it scalp, and it has to be a pretty good size hole to make you scalp with this mower. And even when you do, it's not a scalp like it would be with a fixed deck. Like a fixed deck would take grass down to, you know, the dirt. This here, it'll cut like a ½ inch shorter or whatever. So, you know, you can kind of see, you know, it's level, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. It is Wednesday, 11:30. How we doing today?
We're doing great.
Fantastic.
Making some progress. Late start day.
Late start day. I can't wait till, actually, I was telling Zach yesterday, till summer rolls around, till our kids are out of school, and we can start like at 7 in the morning.
Woo! Lordy.
Yeah. We'll actually get a lot more done.
Yeah.
7 to 3 or 4 or so, something like that.
I still work another job, so.
That's true. Well, I get an extra hour and a half out of you guys a day, so.
There's that.
Or I could just quit every day at 1:30 and be in the same boat.
There you go. Let's do that.
We get a little further though.
Yeah, definitely. So, well, we're still waiting on the parts for the engine to come in, and me and Zach are going to try to put that thing back together on Saturday. Somebody can't work this weekend.
You gotta get those hours in at the other job.
Yeah.
Big bucks.
Yeah.
What it is?
So hopefully we can get that thing back up and running. Hopefully it'll be back mowing some grass on Monday. That'd be sweet.
Sweet.
Fantastic.
No pressure, Zach, but that would be awesome if we could do that. No pressure.
Hopefully it has pressure. Part of the problem.
Yep, part of the problem. No pressure. We did find the valve was stuck, but we got that fixed already. So now we're just gonna wait for the rings to show up and put the gaskets back on, put it all back together.
Should be real top notch now.
No, I am gonna go get a spec sheet though, or I'll just pull it up on the internet and print it out. So try to do it as legit as we know how to do it.
Too legit to quit.
Too legit to quit. Hey, hey.
I don't know if you can trust me, man. Work on
I trust you. Well, you know, the thing is, you know, we've had a lot of comments on that video, and, you know, most of them I appreciate the comments, or I actually appreciate all of them, but, you know, but when you get to a point to where, you know, it's name calling and insults, that's a little bad. But, you know, I don't think we ever claimed to be professionals or anything like that, and we're just doing the best we can with what we know how to do, and we're gonna, you know, I'm pretty confident that we'll get it running. So, and to me, that's all that matters. And to be honest with you, you know, even if, you know, if we did this whole thing, literally broke it down, did this whole thing, and let's say it's beyond our capability, we can't put it back together, we can't fix it, and I have to go buy a new engine or ship it off somewhere, I'm fine with us breaking it down and at least trying.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I've learned a lot. I've never taken an engine apart before. So, you know, worst case scenario from the start was we had to buy a new engine. And, you know, I mean, the only thing we'd be out would be some man hours and, you know, some time, but, you know, nothing else. We would learn from it. We'd be better mechanics because of it.
Yep.
I believe.
I mean, you know, lawnmower mechanic. Airplane mechanic, no lawnmower.
Yeah, yeah. But, you know, I mean, it's just, you know, it's to the point to where, you know, we just kind of, we do what we think is right, and, you know, we'll go with the flow. If it works out, it works out. If it don't, it don't. We'll move on to phase 2 and see what happens.
We'll Tim the Toolman Taylor on and get more power.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, throw a big old sucker on there.
Take my dirt bike engine off and put on that.
So, but anyway, that's where we're at on the engine. You know, like I said, we're gonna do the best we can and put it back together and see if it runs, and if it don't, then we're no worse for wear. But if it does, then we're golden. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna get it running one way or another.
You can't break something that's already broken. So, it can only go up from here.
So, anyway, well, let's see what we've all been listening to real quick. Let's check it out.
Can I go first?
You want to go first?
I do.
You can go first.
I've been listening to a whole lot of,
Hold on. Let's see here.
home screen, nothing.
Oh,
Forgot the headphones in the truck. So, this is what my phone has looked like all day.
man, you need to change that. It's summer, it's springtime at least. Put some flowers or something.
It's really
on there.
weird. It changes on its own every day.
Really?
Yeah. Kind of a terrible phone.
Yeah, you need to get an iPhone. All right.
Let's see.
Let's see what we got going on here. What's that?
Party Girl.
Party Girl.
Vantage Shay. Oh, too far. Too far again. We rode in trucks. Luke Bryan. He gets on that stage. Sam Hunt, right here. This is the man.
Never heard of Sam Hunt.
You never heard of him?
No.
That's funny. He played for the Chiefs.
Really?
He was quarterback. Yep. He
Quarterback?
Yep.
You sure?
Yep. He was a quarterback. I don't know if he didn't play like any kind of real game time, but he made it.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Look right here. Read it.
And he went to
MTSU in Bama.
Mid-Eastern Tennessee.
Tennessee
University.
State and Alabama at Birmingham. Huh?
Look at
That's
that.
That's pretty neat.
Good guy. I love this dude. Great music. And R. Kelly.
Woo! You got some R. Kelly on there?
What's Pandora? I don't know why it keeps doing this.
Oh, that's Pandora. It just throws in a
It
little.
keeps something like random little like R&B mixes in my Sam Hunt radio.
Huh?
I just want to listen to Sam Hunt. If I could listen to Sam Hunt on just replay,
Huh? That's cool. All right, let's check. See what I got here.
nothing good. Boys to Men probably.
Hey, could be. Very well could be. Let's get the music up. That's the song I was on. Little JT. Can't go wrong with JT. Ooh, that's another good one.
50 Shades of Gay.
50 Shades of whatever you want to call it. Little old school Mariah Carey. Little John. Yeah. Some more JT.
That's Jay-Z.
You know who Jay-Z is?
You said JT.
That's JT and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
It's Jay-Z featuring Justin Timberlake. Anyway, so that is where we're at. Off to go do some more mowing. Alright, I thought I'd give you guys a little look at the Gravely. I don't think I've ever had it on camera before. Bought this mower last year off of Craigslist. I think I paid $600 for it. The guy was wanting $7. I talked him down to $6. And to be honest with you, it's well worth that money. I don't do a whole lot of backyards, you know, but I don't have to use a push mower no more. This is a 33-inch Gravely. Cuts really well. Never had a problem with this thing starting. Never had any problems with it. The only problem I've had with it is the I've had to replace the front wheel a couple times because for whatever reason it just breaks. The bearings on it go out, and I think it has something to do with the weight on it, and you know, turning, and it just can't handle it. But you know, a couple times a year I'll go buy a $10 wheel and I'll throw it on there. You know, I try to figure it out. I think maybe the part that holds the wheel might be a little bent, so it kind of puts a little funny pressure on it, but you know, not a big deal to me. But like I said, guys, this thing cuts very, very well. I'm very impressed with it. It's got forward and reverse. Other than that, it's just like a big push mower. And usually I just kind of use the momentum and kind of turn it just like that, and then use the reverse and do my 3-point turn, and it's all good. Now this mower can wear you out if you don't kind of use it properly and kind of use the momentum to help you turn, because it does not have controls to help you turn. So it is a little bit heavier than a push mower, so if you're not using it, you know, smart, then it will wear you out for sure. But like I said, I'm very impressed with this mower, and I'm glad I got it. All right, guys, my week is just about over. I got a few more things to do. You know, shouldn't be a big deal to get that done. So tomorrow, which is Saturday, you know, hopefully my parts come in today. I'm gonna go check on my parts for my engine and see if those come in today. If they do, we're gonna try. Me and Zach are gonna try to put that thing together, get that thing back running. You know, I've been real fortunate that my cousin let me borrow that Wright stander. I've been real fortunate that you know, I'm able to do something like that. If not, I'd be screwed. So anyway, that's kind of the way my week's going. All in all, it was a pretty good week. I ran into a few problems, but you know, that's just the way the lawn care goes. You know, not everything's perfect. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.